If only they'd left him there, he would have broken his ankle. Anyway, Andy did some flying. You're going to see more flying across the rest of the week. From Flying Peters to Flying Pies, our next guest has seen it all. Please welcome Tiswas legend Sally James, everybody.
Thank you.
Sally, I'm very proud that you flanned me earlier on.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's been a childhood ambition
Getting my hand
of mine. Yeah. I understand there's going to be a reunion for the Tiswas
There
gang.
is. We're doing Tiswas Revisited. Yes, we are. Tiswas Reunited, even. Yes, in a few weeks' time. All the crew are back. Myself and Chris are presenting it with just about everybody, and we've got a lot of surprises. A lot of people are on first time round. Still big stars today.
Fantastic. They're coming back for more.
Yeah,
you can't get enough of the plan, you see.
That's right.
Now, look, I want to get into Dancing on Ice.
So
You're a huge fan, aren't you?
Massive, yes.
Let's talk about the big final come Saturday. Do you think we've got the best three?
Well, certainly Claire and Kieran, absolutely 100%. I was very disappointed when Lee went out. I thought he was really good. And there was one week where he was doing amazing lifts with his partner, the week that she was in all the black with the fishnet tights.
Yeah.
And I just thought he was fantastic, the way he was chucking her around and looked so secure. And he didn't get very good marks. And I don't know, he never seemed to sort of get the recognition from the judges. So I'd quite like to have seen Lee around.
Come a little bit further.
Yeah.
He did very well over the course of from where he started to where he got. Let's talk about Kieran then. You think Kieran and Claire particularly, he bagged 4 6s on Saturday night.
Well, and thoroughly deserved.
Really?
Fantastic. He was absolutely amazing.
What about the fact that he was lying on the ice, he was just throwing body popping and break dancing in? It's not really ice dancing, is it?
But it's entertainment, and it was great. I think he thoroughly deserved those 6s.
The difficulty for Kieran this week is he can't do that Billie Jean routine. He can't do the prop routine either. He's got to do the emotive routine. He's not going to be able to play the cheeky chappy, which we love watching.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that, because it's really the last 2 weeks where he's got the 6s when he's been, you know, showing his personality so much. And I've just been watching him rehearse his favourite number. And I mean, obviously it's rehearsal, it's very different, but it's not going to show him off in the same way as the last 2 weeks have. So
which is a shame.
It's a shame, whereas, of course, Claire's routine is more showy.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Claire then, because I think that particularly the flying is going to play to her strengths. I think we've got a little bit of footage so you can see what she's been like in the harness. And she's smaller, Andre's finding it easier, and she's been lifted already, hasn't she?
Yeah, she looks very graceful, doesn't she? She looks very natural doing that. I mean, I haven't seen Kieran fly, but I would have suspected that Claire would take to that quite easily.
Because Kieran's got a bad back as well, which isn't really helping.
So he's going to be uncomfortable in the harness, isn't he? I mean, how well he can act his way out of that.
So this could certainly help for Claire. And Duncan, he survived the skate-off, took his place in the final. What do you make of Duncan?
I think Duncan's the weakest link out of the 3. I mean, I would hope on Saturday that we actually see Claire and Kieran do Bolero. I think it would be so sad if we didn't see both of those do that.
Of course, it's down to the viewing public on Saturday night, and it's about getting the public to vote for them as well.
Yeah.
Is there anything you think Claire and Kieran need to do, particularly then, to make the public pick up the phone and vote?
I think it was very interesting what the public said last week, what the judges said last week about Claire, because, you know, she's being thrown around by Andre and really fantastic lifts. And one of the judges did point out that a lot of the lifts are actually down to her strength.
Yeah.
I think they're called co-opted lifts. I've just been chatting to Claire.
Nice,
I'm learning the lingo, man. And, you know, so she's actually, you know, very much participating in the lifts. And if she hasn't got that strength, they won't happen. And the couple of weeks before when she was held up. And that was, again, down to her body's strength. So I think it's good that the public, hopefully, have thought, yes, actually, make sure they appreciate that part of what she's doing. OK, now, I'm sure you've been many things on Tiswas, but I'm not sure you've ever been ahead on a skate like you're going to be immortalised now, which I know that you'll be very proud of, Sally. I'd like you to take your effigy and place it upon the celebrity's face who you think is going to win come Saturday night. It's very, very difficult. I think if you'd asked me last week, I think I would have said Kieran. But I think today I'm actually changing my mind and I'm moving to Claire, because I think what's happening on Saturday will suit her better.
Joining Faith, Jason and Anita there going for Claire. Obviously, Kieran's got a plethora of women all over him and Wayne Sleep. And Duncan's still got the few. But obviously, it's going to be interesting to see. You're going to stick around, aren't you, Sally? Take a few calls from the viewers a little bit later on. It's lovely to have you. Sally James, everybody.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Now then, of course, we're all incredibly proud of our finalists, like when you enter the marrow into the church fete and you win. It's very similar to that. We can't nearly be as proud as their nearest and dearest, though. Duncan's mum, Fiona, invited Andy into her lovely home to tell us what it's been like to watch her son go from pop star to skating star.
Please welcome onto the ice, Duncan James and Maria Philippou.
When you first saw him on the ice, what did you think?
I thought, oh no, don't fall, don't fall. I get butterflies.
Really?
I get real butterflies and my heart is absolutely pounding. You feel as if you're actually on the ice yourself because you're so close to it.
Which out of the 8 have you enjoyed the most?
I loved his first performance for some reason. The very first one, I thought it was just gorgeous. It was a slow one. And I just think he's more suited to the slow ones. I don't know, it was just really cute performance.
Don't shrug your shoulders.
Compared to a lot of the stuff he's done with Blue, do you think he's found this one of the most challenging?
Yes, without a doubt, definitely. It's very, very hard. Very, very hard indeed. He just finds it so incredibly tiring.
How proud are you?
Oh, well, that proud. I'm just so proud. I mean, I'm just so proud of him. It's just fantastic that he's got this far. Incredible.
It's a clean sweep for Duncan. He skates into the final.
What does Tierney think, his daughter, of how Daddy's doing?
Tierney has become completely obsessed with ice skating. And even though she's only 2, she's always watching the ice skating on a Saturday night. And she's been down to the show a couple of times as well. And she's very, very proud of her daddy. And she's been going around telling everybody, my daddy's skating, my daddy's skating.
Do your arabesque with Daddy. Ready? Lift the leg up. Hey! There it is.
He's reached the final. He's against 2 great skaters. Do you think Duncan's got what it takes to win?
I think he has got what it takes to win, and I think if he really applies himself and you know, has the right attitude, I think he could possibly win.
What do you think he's got to do just to make the difference?
I think he's just got to really go for it and be very, very determined. But I think he is quite capable of it. He's just got to really, really focus.
It's all building to this weekend, isn't it? Andy's going to be visiting all of our finalist families across the week. Tomorrow, he's with Claire's twin sister. Still to come this afternoon, we're going to give you at home the chance to win 4 of quite simply the hottest tickets in town for the grand final of Dancing on Ice 2007. Claire and Andre reveal all about flying their Bolero, and they're going to be taking calls for the last time. So whatever you do, don't go away.